Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group Select. We are going to present the cat grooming management system. I will introduce my fellow groupmate, Amisha Safia binti Muhammad Rasli, Muhammad Afiq bin Samsudin, Haziq Mutakin bin Wahidi, and Muhammad Nur Aiman bin Ali. My name is Muhammad Nazim Shakir Muhammad Shahrizal.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Afiq bin Syamsuddin. My matric ID is CA21083. Okay, so today I will continue with our group project presentation for the next part, which is a context diagram. So this is our system context diagram. For your information, context diagram is also known as the FD level 0 diagram. This is the context diagram show all the major process that comprise the overall of our cat grooming management system. It also shows the interaction between external entities and major process, which is, and you can see we have two external entities, which is client and staff, and we have many major process. That it also show that how the major process and entities interrelated by the data flows. Okay, as you can see, from the process, we have much process that interact between the entities and the major process. Thank you.
Okay, next we move to our use case diagram. Use case diagram describe the high-level function and scope of the system. These diagrams also identify the interaction between the system and its output.
Next, I will present the introduction of the cat grooming management system. The cat grooming management system is designed to manage client processes for appointment requests, bookings, and purchases. Additionally, this method makes it easier for clients to do the aforementioned tasks without having to laboriously carry out the task manually. Users can sign up or log in into the system to access it with an account. The user page or homepage allows system users to browse to other sites and provide users with the essential grooming information. Additionally, the system has a booking feature that allows customers to reserve a time and date for their visits to the shop. The customers can also examine their booking details and history at the same time. Furthermore, clients can schedule an appointment for the same treatment at their homes. However, there will be an additional fee for this service. The system distributes the shop's materials such as cat shampoo, Lowest Cat, and flea treatments. Also allows customers to make a direct purchases. After making a reservation, request an appointment, and making purchases, customers must pay the shop using a variety of payment options, including a card gift, cash, or digital wallet. Last but not least, the system included a review page where users could offer comments and critiques of both the system and the shop's offerings. The project system focuses more on planning and developing a user-friendly system with a comprehensive features. Next, I will present the sequence diagram. My first sequence diagram is the sequence diagram of the user page. In this page, the client have four options to navigate around the websites. The first one is to click the profile. The second one is to click purchase. The third one is to click booking. The last one is to click the review. In this process, for example, when the client click profile, the user page will send the client to the manage profile information page, and the information page will display updated profile. Same goes to the other options of the page, such as click purchase. The user can go to the purchase page, and the click booking, the user can go to the booking page, and the click review, the user will go to the review page. My second sequence diagram is the sequence diagram of the purchase. In this page, the client will click purchase, and the purchase interface will send the request for available product to the purchase controller, and the purchase controller will display available product to purchase interface. Next, the client can purchase product So purchase interface will send the purchase product to the purchase controller, and purchase controller will send confirm purchase to the purchase information. And in this process, the validation will be done. If the purchase successful, purchase information will send purchase successful to the purchase controller, and purchase controller will display purchases to the purchase interface. The next one is the view booking and payment history sequence diagram. In this page, the staff can view booking history in the form of daily, monthly, and yearly. The process will be the same in the following layers. The first one is when the staff click to view booking history, either daily, monthly, or yearly, and the booking interface will send a request to the server, and the server will check requests to at the booking information, and booking information will validate the process, and the booking information will return the request to the server, and the server will return the request. For example, if the staff click view monthly, the booking interface will send a request to the server. Server will send a check request to the will check the request in the booking information and validate the information, and then the booking information will return a request to the server, and the server will display booking history information in monthly to the staff. Next, I will start the presentation of the user interfaces, designs, and codings. This is the first user interface page, which is the user login page. In this page, you can see the picture of the cat as a background to fill in the background, and some texts. In this page, the user need to fill in their usernames and password and click to the login page to access the main page. If the user is the first timer user, the users can click the link of the register account, or the user forgot the password, the user can click the forgot password and lead to the page of forgotten password page. As you can see, this is the HTML coding for the user login page. In this one also the HTML coding for the user login page. Next is the user registration page. As you can see, the picture as a background, the picture of the cat is a background, and some texts. In this page, the user need to fill in their usernames, the registration usernames, and the passwords. And the page requires the users to reconfirm their passwords and uh, need to tick some terms and conditions as their agreement, and the user can submit the registration form. This is the HTML coding for the user registration page, and in this page is the end of the HTML coding for the user interface, user registration interface.
Hi, my name is Mohammed Raiman Ali. So I will present the payment sequence diagram. So for the payment sequence diagram only has one sequence, and the sequence is the client will proceed to checkout, and they will choose payment method and input user information. Then at the controller they will confirm payment, and the system will validate if the payment is successful. Then it will display so payment is successful. For the payment alternative diagram, it has two sequences, and there is the client will choose online banking for the online banking sequence, and it will redirect to the online banking, and the controller it will confirm payment, and the system will validate if the payment is successful, and it will display the payment is successful. And it is also the same for the debit card sequence. The client will choose debit card for the payment method, and it will redirect to the bank, and it will confirm payment, and if the payment is successful, it will display your payment is successful. Then for the payment exception diagram, it also has two sequence for exception. So the first one is the client will choose online banking, and it will redirect to online banking if it was invalid username or password. the payment will not be successful and it will display invalid username or password. It is the same for the debit or credit card. It will redirect to the bank, and if the debit card is invalid, it will display payment not successful or invalid the credit card details. So this is the UI purchase for the cat grooming. This is the product, and this is the logo. And this is the UI booking for the cat grooming services. This is where you put your name and email, phone number, and number of cats that you want to book the slot, and how many cat there will be there. Check in and the date you will check in your cat and the checkout date, and to select service room. Which room that you want to choose from the basic to luxury, and then you can ask anything yeah that that did not have in the slot.
Okay, now we move to the sequence diagram. This is the sequence diagram for review. Next, this is review report sequence diagram. And the last one is display booking session at salon page sequence diagram.
So I will continue with my sequence diagram that I've done. Okay, first is inventory sequence diagram, which is we have inventory page, inventory controller, and inventory info. And in this sequence diagram, it's involving the staff, which is the staff can view the product and stock detail, and detail, which is if the staff send request, so the system will come up with the request. So in this sequence diagram, it have two alternative flow, which is the staff can add a new product and staff can edit the product details, which is if they want to add a new product, they can enter the product details, then they can save the product details. If somehow happen a mistake when they add the product details, they can edit, so they can save new product details. Okay, next is login and sign up sequence diagram. For this sequence diagram is involving the client. So it have login interface, controller, registration page, and database. Which is it have actually three alternative flow, which is two alternative flow, and one is exemption flow. Which is the first is sign up page, which is if the client is a first time user, so they can enter the email, phone number, and address. So the system will keep all the information in the database. So the second alternative flow, which is if the client forgot their password, so they can request a new password and display and the system will display a change password form. So they can enter email and phone number to become a authorized. So the system will change into the new password and will display the success message. So the third is exception flow, which is login and temp. So this is for user that have registered, so they can enter their email, username, password, and they can enter submit, and it will display a success message. The third sequence diagram is customer service sequence diagram, which is involving the client, which is when the client log in and the system will display a customer service page, and it will display a set of question. So for the second alternative flow, the client will choose the question and confirm the question, and the system will come up with the answer. So that's all for the sequence diagram. So next is user interface design. For the inventory page, okay, so this is my inventory page, the system inventory page. So Like I explained, there are edit product, add product, and view product, which is this inventory page are specialized for staff, which is they can edit the product, add product, and view product. So next user interface is display booking session page, which is if a user forget their booking appointment, so they can check their booking appointment in this page, which is user need to enter the booking date, enter their ID, enter their name, and enter their phone number and submit. When the user enter submit, it will the system will display all the information about the user's booking appointment. So next is view booking session page, which is in view booking session page, which is user can which is not user actually staff can look all the session that has been done, booking session that has been done. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Haziq Mutakin and my metric number is CD21051. So I will present about view booking session at Saloon sequence diagram. So the client can click the view booking and then the request will be sent and checked and then validate by the booking details, and then request will be returned to the server and display the booking list. After that, client can click the booking details and the request will be sent again and checked and validate by the booking details, and then the request will be returned and the server will display booking details to the client. But if the booking detail is not available, then the server will display error message to the client. After that, booking appointment sequence diagram. So the client can click book appointment, and for A1 they will add a new appointment. So they can choose available date, appointment details, and confirm add new appointment. After that, appointment details will be confirmed and will be stored at appointment data, and then if the data successfully restored, the appointment controller will display add new appointment successful. For A2, the client can choose appointment to be deleted. So once they confirm the delete appointment, the data for delete appointment will be stored, and after the delete successful, the display will be at delete appointment successful. For the A3, if the client wants to edit their appointment, they can edit and save the appointment data and will display edit appointment successful. As for the staff, they can view appointment list and display the appointment list. After that, booking appointment exceptional diagram. So if the client wants to add new appointment but they forget to put their address, the appointment controller will notice the address is null, so they will display you must set your address in your appointment. And for this one is our user interface for customer service.